Today we're going to talk about writing a hook without music theory. So what is a hook? The term hook refers to the part of the song intended to hook the listener. It's a catchy combination of melody, rhythm, and lyrics that come together to create this magical piece of music that stays in the listener's head. That is the holy grail of songwriting. A hook is a memorable melody that typically only lasts for a few seconds, but it's repeated several times throughout one song. Hooks gain influence through repetition, which is why you will hear it many, many times within the same song. A hook can be lyrical, melodic, or rhythmic, or a combination of all three. So from thinking about a hook that is melodic and rhythmic, the first one that comes to mind is Seven Nation Army by White Stripes. Classic. Another example of a melodic hook is Mbop by Hanson. This is a simple melody and it uses the gibberish tactic. Making up new words can catch on almost as much as the melody itself. Hooks distinguish songs from other songs, just like a fingerprint, and the hook is usually the most memorable part because it's the one that is stuck in your head. Hooks sometimes invite audience participation as well, which is super fun when you're playing live. So one that comes to mind is Kings of Leon. Oh, whoa. Audience join in. A lot of fun. Another example of this is Happy by Pharrell Williams. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. The lyrics in the hook can be particularly impactful when they are answering the questions that have been brought up by the verse. So as we've talked about in a previous episode in songwriting and inspiration for songwriting, sometimes there's a really great emotional payoff when the verse is actually asking certain questions and setting up the scene and talking about a past feeling, and the chorus is talking about now and providing answers to whatever those doubts or questions were in the verse. That was me assuming that the hook was in the chorus. It's not always in the chorus, but we'll get to that in just a minute. The hook can also be used to summarize the whole song. So in this way, it's easier for listeners to talk to each other about the song, and the music can be spread by word of mouth much quicker. So I might say, hey, have you heard that song that goes, stay? I'm sure a lot of you will have recognised that, and it's just one word and two notes. Stay a minute, just wait. See, I don't even know the rest of the chorus off the top of my head, but I know that bit. Stay, and that's at the beginning of the chorus and at the end. All you have to do is stay, and then it goes into the drop. One word. Amazing. The hook usually contains the title of the song in the prominent position. It might be the first line of the chorus, it might be the last line of the chorus, if it's in the chorus at all, like stay. Another example of this is Respect by Aretha Franklin. She simply spells out respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. She's asking for your respect. You instantly recognise the song. Gold. Sometimes a song just needs a breath of fresh air and something different for the listener too. And this is where the hook can come in, providing a little bit of change, something different for the listener to grab onto. And if it's a hook, if it's a small section of the song that is repeated many times, it can become something that makes the song instantly recognisable. So an example of this is Hey Ya by Outkast. The chorus provides a well-needed break from the breathless, fast verses, and it's a hook that everyone can sing along to. Hey ya, hey ya. Chord-wise, the hook typically starts on the home note or the root note to make the listener feel like they've arrived where they belong. A typical pop song structure would go something like verse, chorus, middle eight, chorus. But the hook is not always in the chorus. While many hooks do appear in the chorus, this isn't always the case. A lot of popular songs tend to start with the hook right at the beginning. And if we're talking about a lyrical hook, I can't get no satisfaction is a good example. Having said that, a chorus will often be an elaboration of the song's hook, which is why a lot of hooks are found in a chorus. I can't get no. There is also often more than one hook per song. So an example of this is Single Ladies by Beyonce. You could argue that the main hook in this song was all the single ladies, or if you like it then you should have put a ring on it, which is the main hook in that song. Leave a comment below, let us know. Either way, each one uses repetition to get that impact. A lot of popular songs today have a very unique and recognisable hook in the first few seconds, and this is something that top songwriters have encouraged other songwriters to do to pique the interest of, say, streaming editorial playlists, radio, and music supervisors who might be looking for a quick fix to go along with some visual for an advert or TV show or film. My top tips for writing hooks would be keep it melodically simple, something that people can remember. Most pop song hooks don't use more than 3 or 4 notes. Use a memorable melody, and I know it's easier said than done, but actually something that makes a melody more memorable is including a note in there that's not something obvious. Of course, it still has to go. It can't be a complete clash. That would just sound bad. If you're struggling to write a simple hook within your song, try picking the couple or few lyrics that are your favourite out of what you've written so far, and just experiment with the melody of that and the rhythm of that, and repeat it over and over once you've got something that you like, and just see how it feels. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Music Without Theory. Leave a comment to let us know what your favourite hooks are. Make sure you subscribe for more and hit that like button if you like this video, and I will see you next time.